EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Condors of Tokyo. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing Jones. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, get sacked.
Jones looking to change the play. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right?
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. Down the sideline he goes. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cam Akers, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Here we go, 11.
Now Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Here's that.
Operating from the gun. Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevenson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good route. Good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Here we go. 11, 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
He's to the 15, and he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Condors are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now on 4th down, they throw a deep ball, but it lines up to the incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now Jones going to change it up here. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Out left and complete to Thornton. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
21.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Here we go, get back. 12. Here we go.
Now they'll change things up.
11.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Vikings 17.
Off play action. Jones. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Going right back to Akers. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll try the air now with Goff. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career. So that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he threw it downfield to
John Stallworth and Lynn Swan. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
A good running there by Jacobs on first down as he's able to take this forward for a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4. Now Jones wants to change it up. Now Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And he gets this to Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Goff. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump start.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Gone. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Off play action. Here's Goff. That's out to the flat for Akers. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Hold on.
Akers is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point try now for Suckup. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Condors 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 11. 21.
Back to throw. Jones. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now Goff on 1st down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break here. Goff. He lets one go deep for Addison. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Play action. It's gone. That's caught downfield by Addison. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
At the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll give this to Akers running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
From the 50, it's gone. Just had a big loss here as he's taken down.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Harris to return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's gone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Suck up for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score, Vikings 28, Condors 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Patrick Jones from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Jones looking to change the play.
At the 35-yard line.
Jones now off the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Condors are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. The give running right is Akers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. To throw is gone. Pass complete to Addison. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 3 quarters in the books. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, here's Goff. That one behind his man, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they work this well upfield across the 45, and the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good.
Throwing Jones. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Condors have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And it's
intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this returnable for Harris. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, and their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw. Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Off play action, Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's now 3rd down.
Well.
Jones. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here's 1st and goal.
11.
Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Hold on. 21. Hi.
Now Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
The heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff. His throw incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
A little bit of a dangerous throw in a tie ball game, because your job, make sure the worst thing that happens to your offense is that you go into overtime. That could have been a game changer there if he came down with that interception.
Now it's Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Goff now to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Vikings going to get the first chance to possess the football as we are back underway here in overtime. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. 90 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He did not have a catch to that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
Value three.
On first down, gone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Now a give. Akers running left.
Down to about the 22 here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
2nd and 9.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they